March, week 3, and it's math, 2nd grade, lesson 2. Do you remember this? Yeah, the times board? So we can say 8 times 3, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me, running the lesson. Gonna put this on the 3, put the 8 in the magic slot, and start making groups of 3. 1, 2, 3. That's one group. 1, 2, 3. That's 2 groups. 1, 2, 3. 3 groups. 1, 2, 3. We're halfway, right? 4 groups. 1, 2, 3. 5 groups. 1, 2, 3. 6 groups. 1, 2, 3. 7 groups. How many more? One more to make 8 groups. 1, 2, 3. Now I have to see how much it made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that's right.
We can't see the
8 times 3 is 24. You should all remember that. Now I want to show you how to do it with more materials. So first write it. Then sneak a peek in the back of your math book.
I know how to
Use this one.
I know how to
Just borrow another. It's got what you need right there. What do you see?
a multiplication.
Multiplication table, good. So, put your finger on the 3's, find the 3's. Good. And each time you say one, use your fingers to count because we need to get to 8 of them. So, use your fingers with me.
Or you can
3, 6. You should all have 2 fingers up. Let's start again. 3. Waiting for older. No, don't write because everybody's waiting for you. 3. Older, move fingers. 6. Good. 9. 12. 15. 18. 21. 24. And stop. You should have 8 fingers up. Which way was quicker? This way.
Or you could just look at the chart and then go right down.
Okay? So let's do a different one. And we're not going to use this. We're going to use this new way that I taught you, okay? Ready? Let's write this one. 3 times 4. Everybody, in your book, write 3 times 4 equals. Everybody wrote it? Okay. Now look in the back of your books, and this time are we going to find the 3's or the 4's? 4's. Find the 4's in the back of your book. Put your finger on the first one and say 4, and put your thumb up. Okay. 8. 12. Stop. What's 3 times 4? 12. Okay. Pretty fun, huh? Okay, let's do a bigger one. Let's do 8 times 4. 8 times 4. So we'll write it down. Jude, did you write this down? Okay, everybody wrote it? Oh, where's
32.
the page where you wrote it?
32.
Do that.
Right here.
Oh, good. So now go back to the back of your book and find those 4s again. And get ready. When we say the first one, we're going to put our thumb up. Are you guys ready? Go. 4,
8,
12,
16.
Okay, stop. You need to be on the 4s on that table. So put your pencil down. On the 4s, find the 4s. Good. Start again, everybody.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 38, 32.
You should have 8 fingers out. What did you get to?
32.
32. Okay, now we'll do one more.
A lot harder.
A lot harder, yeah.
10 times 8.
10 times stuff is easy. Remember the trick for 10 times anything?
100
Just
times
add a
0.
0.
100 times
Excuse
1.
me. We're going to do 7 times 7. Let's write it down. 7 times 7. Before we start, that would take me probably like 3 or 4 whole minutes to do on here, wouldn't it? Because I'd be having to put a lot of beads, wouldn't I? 7 groups of 7? Yeah.
Let's do it.
So let's do it the quick way. Open the back of your book and find the 7s. Find the 7s in the back of your book. Hayden, please sit up. Everybody found them? Okay, and remember, as you count, you've got to do your fingers because we have to get to this much. Look. Right? We have to get to 7 of them. Ready? Go.
7, 14,
21. That's a 21, not a 12. 21. Okay, next. 28. 35. 42. One more.
49.
49. Good. You should have 7 fingers up now. Okay. So 7 times 7 is 49. This is actually an easy fact to remember because in football, if you score a touchdown plus the extra point from the kick, right, you get 7 points. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
So 7 points in a touchdown. And so what's the only football team that has a number for its name?
49ers.
So that's how you can remember that, okay? Think about touchdowns, 7 points, 49ers. 7 times 7 is 49. All right? Now, do you guys remember the division board?
Yes.
You do? Okay. So I'll show you. We'll do one. I'll try not to do a super huge one. I think this one looks pretty good.
Yeah.
18 divided by 6 equals.
That's not too big.
Not too big. Let's write it down. 18 divided by 6 equals.
It says 81. Oh.
We're not going to do any more times. So in times we make groups, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to start with a big number and split it into groups.
I don't know how to do the middle.
So just, the divided by sign. First do a minus sign, Jude. Make a minus sign. And then put a dot above it and a dot below it. That's how I always do it. Okay?
There's different ways.
Yeah, some kids like to start with the dots, but it's, to me, get that minus sign and then put the dots.
Yeah, I think the minus sign first.
It's representing a site splitting something into groups.
Yeah, I get it. It's like something cutting that there's one dot and then cuts like
Yes.
these are 2 dots.
Yes. Okay, that's what it represents. Now, since we're dividing 18 into 6 groups, how many divisors do I need? 6.
No.
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
5.
and And now I'm going to lay out 18 beads, and every time I get to my sixth guy, I have to stop and start over, right?
Is there even that
1,
many?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now I'm going to go here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Stop. So that's all of the stuff, right? 18. Can't go further.
Interesting.
And we're split it into 6 groups. And
Oh,
how many
I
are in
thought
each
you
group?
3.
3. There are 3 in each group. So our quotient, this is our dividend, 18. This is our divisor. Our quotient is 3.
Are you going to teach us how to do that?
I am. I'm going to teach you how to do it the skip counting way. Because these are opposites. Do you remember what I said to Jude when he was asking what that was? And I said division is the opposite of multiplication. In multiplication, you make groups, put them together, and it makes a big thing. Piece it up. In division, you start with the big thing, and you split it into groups. I made pictures of it here. This is 2 groups of 4. Four groups of 2. Look, there's 2 in each group, right? And we get 8. Here we started with 8 and we split it into 4 groups, and there's 2 in each group. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. They're opposites. Okay. So let me show you how to do it by skip counting. Let's do 32 divided by 4.
That's pretty big.
That's pretty big. It would take a long time to do that on here. I'm going to show you the quick way to do it.
Let's do it on there.
No, I don't want to. I want to go quick. So let's write it. 32 is our dividend. All of the stuff. Now do your divided by sign. And then we're going to do 4 for the divisor. So I want you to imagine a field. And that's your 32. And then a guy with a scythe comes and goes. And when he does that, 4 stalks fall down. And he does it again. 4 stalks fall down. We're going to see how many groups he ends up with.
If you do that, 30.
So but we're not going to lay out beats. Did everybody get a chance to write it?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Where are we going to go look?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, Jude.
Back of the book. Front is.
We are going to go to the back of the book. Because since this is the opposite of times, we can skip count up to 32 and then see how many groups it was.
Oh, we can go to from the bottom.
No, we're going to start at the top again. We're going to find our 4s, skip count till you get to 32, and then you should have some fingers up. And it's however many fingers you have up is the quotient. You guys ready to try it?
8.
Go to your 4s. No yelling ahead. Ready, guys? Say 4 and put a thumb up.
4, 8, 12.
Uh-oh, some of you aren't doing this, and then you won't know the answer. Remember, the quotient is going to be how many fingers you have up. The quotient isn't on the chart. Okay? You know what's on the chart? 32. But your fingers are going to tell you the quotient. So start again. Go. 4, finger up, good. 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. How many fingers? 8. Okay. That's your quotient. How fun is that? Yeah. So I'm going to put this away because guess what? I don't need it anymore. I showed you a little sneaky new way to do this, didn't I? Let's do a hard one. Like one that would take super long on here.
Like 299
Let's do
times 7.
this one.
What is it?
72 divided by 8.
I thought it was 290.
Now you know that would take forever on there. I would have to put 72 beats.
I don't think there even is that many.
I know, I might have to go get more.
And
Okay, let's write it.
are you sure there's that many spaces on that?
There is, yes. 72.
How many spaces is that?
81. That was a good question.
Oh, it's
Divided by 8.
Is this your last problem?
Yes.
This is the same thing. We've done it.
Which is why I did a tough one too. So write it down, Alder. 72 divided by 8. Did everybody have a chance to write it?
Yep.
Okay, then it's time to go to the back of your books. Just remember, use your fingers, okay? What are we going to look at? Which column do we looking at?
7.
That's close.
8.
8's good, Jude. Find the 8s, everybody, and start at the top. Go.
8, 16,
24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 74, look in your book, 72. Some of you didn't stay with it, so we're doing it again. Go to the 8s. Keep your finger on the 8s, and we're going to count.
I can't though, because those.
Yeah, I know. You can kind of move down and keep your fingers moving. Go. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. You should have 5 fingers up. Yep. Okay, keep going down. 48, 56, 64, 72. Well, what do you end up with? 9. That's why that one was hard, huh? Yikes.
I guess.
And
Giant number.
quotient is 9. Yeah, you almost used all of your fingers.
Oh,
All right.
3 times 3 is 9.
How do you guys feel about this? Better than those, isn't it?
Easy.
So you can use that multiplication table to do timeses and divisions.
And
it's a lot quicker.
and the
All right, so you guys have fun with that.
Kenny,